Welcome, it's Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com, and I'm currently in Sweden, so I got a little different setup, different background than a lot of the previous videos, but we're still doing the live stream today, and I'd like to give away a piece of land. So if anybody shows up, starts listening to the show, I think that'd be awesome to give away some land. But in the meantime, I usually talk about land and land deals and what's going on. I don't have my typical screen share system to show you what's up for sale on the website today, so I'm going to put that off till later and just fly with it. We've got numerous properties up on the website, and the best way to see them is to go to the website and take a look. I'm going to hit some different buttons here so I can see if this thing's working. It seems to be working. So I wasn't 100% sure I could get this to work with the equipment I have and the internet connection and things, but it seems like it's working. So thanks to anybody who shows up, and I'm going to try to give away a piece of land. I think it's been really interesting traveling around Sweden where labor rates are really high, and so it's expensive to hire somebody to fix stuff in your house. So a lot of the people build their own houses, they fix their own things, and it's springtime, right? This is a time when people are outside doing stuff. So as I've been traveling around, a lot of these houses have a pile of supplies next to the house. You know, they're repairing the roof, they're painting the place, they're building decks, they're building garages, they're building. The economy is booming here. The economy has been flying for, I don't know, 20 plus years with no real recessions. I mean, it's just been going and going. It's a country with no debt. They've got good economics, they've got good education, healthcare, and all those kinds of bases covered, so people are running with it on their homes, and they've got crazy finance. I mean, crazy finance. You get interest only finance for your home for, I think it's the first 40 years, and then you start making little bits of payments from there, and basically you'd have the home paid off in 120 years, longer than you're going to be alive. So they really got the home finance leveraged out to the moon here. So the housing economy is flying, and in the cities and the countryside, it's just going all over the place. So people are fixing, they're working on it, they're making it happen. So we've stayed in a couple different homes. The one we're staying in now is just like an Airbnb place, and it's just all refinished. Everything's just resurfaced, and it's DIY style. You can tell somebody did it themselves. It's not perfect, but it's totally workable, and it's IKEA stuff, right? They IKEA it up and run with it. And so it's inspirational to me, it's inspirational to my wife, saying, hey, we should do this, we should get our own property, go build our own house, just build the whole thing. And that's what this whole journey is about, buying land, selling land, figuring out land, learning land deals, but eventually building. And my wife wants a horse property, so a place that we can have horses with the kids and that kind of thing. So that's the idea. We're always looking at different, we could do it this way, we could do it that way, setups. And so staying in other people's houses is fun. It's fun to learn the different ways they do it in another country too, in a well-educated modern country that is they've got the means to try stuff and make it happen, not just hire it all out like a lot of places do. Not that hiring it all out's wrong, it's just a different alternative. So we got a couple people coming on, and since I was just saying when I started setting this up, I'm in Sweden with the family. It's about 6 p.m. It's almost dinner time here. It's 9 a.m. there in the west coast of the U.S. But here, I mean, there's 2 hours of dark or something. Midsummer's coming up in a couple days, and this is the longest time of the year. So it's a beautiful time to be as far north as we are. I mean, we're up by the Norwegian border, on the east coast of Sweden on one of the fjords. So just down the street you can walk out, and the kids are catching crabs and stuff, and it's a fjord that comes off the ocean. It's salt water, it's more brackish salt water, and just beautiful rocks and trees and just gorgeous countryside. So I just wanted to thank everyone for coming on, and thanks for listening in. I'm not going to go through a bunch of properties today. I don't have my normal setup computer wise and everything. I thought I'd just get this going. We got 40 people online. I'd like to give some land away. I just want to keep doing it every Monday morning at least, give some land away. and maybe more in between when I'm making more videos. Right now I'm going slow on making videos, but I get back in the saddle, I'll with my equipment and everything going, we'll start making a lot more videos. I'm trying to do closes on a bunch of properties right now. Bunch of new buys that I have going through from mailings that I've been doing recently. I think there's 17 of them in escrow right now that I'm juggling paperwork on. I think it's 17. And so I'm wiring money this way and that, trying to pull them off. And trying to do some others like notary close style, sending out cash from the other side of the world. So the logistics are a little tough. But as I close those deals, there'll be even more land on the website. I think we've got some of the best deals ever that are coming in right now that I'll be able to put up for sale. I mean, just, 10, 20, 50, 100 grand below the market kinds of deals, not just $2,000 below the market or, something, but way, way below the market kinds of deals that I think I can go a lot faster and do more of them. So that's the idea. That's the game plan. That's where it's been going recently. The inventory on the website's getting kind of low. Sorry about that, guys. We're into like the 200s of properties, I think, now. And I remember November, October of last year, we had over 1,200 properties on the website. So, I mean, it's not for lack of buying. I've been buying properties like crazy. It's just I've been selling fast as I've been able to buy them and get them stocked on the website. So I'm going to work on that too, get the inventories up, and working with some partners to help fill the void in the market to give you guys more good properties. Yeah, it's raining. So someone said, too bad it's raining. It's Sweden. It rains all the time. We're on the northern Atlantic and it rains. It's been beautiful and sunny on and off. I mean, the days are like 20 hours long, so some of it rain. That's a good time to go get a nap. And then when it's sunny out, go run around. I'm all sunburnt. I got sunburn on my neck and head and everything else. It's been fun. So thanks, guys. I'm watching some comments go by, and noon in Michigan, 12 on the East Coast, and 6 p.m. in Sweden. So okay, so I wanted to give some land away. Let's see what I don't know what to even ask. The video hasn't been long enough to ask something. So maybe you guys know what are the two colors of the Swedish flag? It's in the flag is on the icon for this video. The first person to say the two colors that are on the Swedish flag, I'll give you a free piece of land. And it's somebody that hasn't won land before, that doesn't work with me or for me in some regard. And it's a free piece of land. It's for you to do whatever you want with. You can build on it, you can sell it, you could have me sell it, you just turn it into cash. These properties that have been given away, I think you could probably sell them for $1,000, maybe $1,500, maybe $2,000, $500 real quick. So you get some cash for these things, right? And it's my way of saying thanks for listening, and maybe I'll break the seal on you owning your first property. You actually own your first property, and then you say, hey, that's not so hard. We can do some more of those, buy some more of them. Luke, help me with some more of them. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I'd love to do. Love to go buy some more of these properties and do something with them. Either sell them, finance them, build on them, run with them. And people are starting to kick in with the colors. So let me chime in here and see if I can figure out who said the right colors first. So Chuck L saying, how awesome to be in Sweden. They're saying blue and white. That's not the right colors of Sweden. So, someone says red and white. Gnar says red and white. That's not right. Milan is saying yellow and blue. Milan, you're getting it. You got it. So Milan, are you the same Milan from Land Academy? I wonder if that's the same guy. So Milan, Stolicny. Stolicny? I'm not sure if I'm going to get that right. I'm copying this down here though. So Milan, you're the first one that I see on the list that says yellow and blue. Yellow and blue is the colors of the Swedish flag. So that was the question. The colors of the Swedish flag. It was on the icon for the video, and you could probably Google it pretty fast. So thank you, Milan. Milan, if you could go to Let me pull this up here. So if you could, blue and gold, there you go. Maybe it should be gold. Blue and yellow I think works though. Someone says, hi Luke, I've been trying to contact you. You're a hard guy to call. Sorry about that. I've been out of the country. The girls in the office are taking calls. They should be answering the phone as much as they can. So if you, Milan, if you could email Gilian, Gilian, Gilian at ruralvacantland.com. So Gilian at ruralvacantland.com, and say, you know, this is my YouTube name. Say, put your YouTube name in there. This is a date. Today's date is June 18th. So June 18th, 2018. And Luke did a live video, and he gave away a piece of free land. And my name is, and my address is, my phone number is, my email. Your email should be there because you're emailing in. Or you can call my phone too. Look up my phone number on the website, ruralvacantland.com. Give me a call. The girls should answer there as well. And tell them the same thing. And I want your title information. So this is a real asset. This isn't just like a, you know, bag of cookies or something that is disposable. This is a real asset that's going to outlive you. It's going to outlive us. It's the idea. It should be titled as something to outlive you. So if you put it in a trust or a company or a, you know, even if you have a spouse or a kid or something on there that hopefully outlives you, or the kid at least, I don't know how to put that politically correct, it'll skip the probate process of somebody taking your land away when you pass on, whether it's the state or the county or whoever. You want to give it to your family, you want to give it to a charity, you want to give it to someone you believe in, someone you care about. And so that kind of title, if you could come up with that title or ask for help, if you tell me your scenario, I could probably tell you what kind of title most people would use without giving you legal advice. So if you email that to Gilian at ruralvacantland.com, that would be awesome. Or if you call in, ask for Gilian. And for the guy that's just saying, Luke, I had a hard time getting you on the phone, I got a couple more people answering the phone now too, so it should be a little more likely that you get one of them on the phone, and I'll be returning calls and messages as I can. I'll be in Sweden for the next, I'll be back July 4th or 5th, like right after the 5th. Then I'll try to shine through on there. Yeah, so you guys saying, so I get this a couple different times. A couple people are saying, I think I won first. Andrew Bradford, sorry if you think you won first, but I think something goes weird with the chat. Like your chat has a different you know, order of who's saying what than my chat. And if you go back and watch the recorded version of this, you'll see, I think the chat that I see is the recorded version of this. And so I've had a couple people, I should come up with a different way to pick people out than whoever comes first in the chat. Because I think it's misleading when you see yours go by first when you typed it, but someone else goes by as first in, like, I think the official version. So I should come up with a better way for that. Sorry about that confusion, guys. I'll think about a better way and see what I can come up with and take it from there. So thank you, everybody. Kids are running around. I'm going to go chase them. And I'll chime in again. I'm going to try to do the same thing next Monday morning at 9 a.m. I might be able to make some videos in between if I can figure out my equipment and setup and stuff. And see what, yeah, Lonely Prepper Homestead saying the same thing. What you see in your computer is not necessarily what hits his chat. You can always watch the replay to see what I mean. Yeah, it's the net. Exactly. So I think your typing goes into your system first, and before it gets thrown up to the YouTube servers and then spread all over the world. So there we go. Thanks everybody for chiming in. Thanks for listening. If you're looking for a particular property, go on the website, ruralvacantland.com. If you have questions, comments, I got there's a new girl on the phones too, is Jessica. You might like to talk to Jessica. She's writing some of the descriptions for these properties. She's rewriting a lot of the descriptions, getting a little more proper English written descriptions on lots of the properties. So she's knowing the details about these properties a lot more than a lot of people that answer the phone. So maybe for more specific questions on the properties, you might ask for Jessica. But just feel free to call and ask questions as well as email. and or comments in the chat box below. I do a lot of replying to different comments on YouTube as I can as well. But it's hard for me to get on the phone because I've got the kids like full time right now, and as soon as I pick up the phone, they jump on me and yell and scream and demand their attention like they should, right? It's so. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna chime out. I'm gonna stop, and thanks for logging in.